Hanging out with one of the biggest K-pop choreographers of our time. It is none other than Hanagami.
Hi guys, what's up?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So how did you get into K-pop choreography?
Let's see, a few years ago, I was approached by, I think the first company that I ever choreographed for was Big Hit. And they had like 2 a.m. and they asked me to choreograph a few of their K-pop videos. And so I worked with some of their artists, and then SM approached me, and then I started choreographing for SM artists, and then YG approached me and I started choreographing for them. And there's now Fantagio, I don't know how you pronounce them. Just started working with some of their artists, and I mean, they're all phenomenal.
Was it something that they saw? Like, for example, did Big Hit see something? They're like, we need Kyle.
I mean, I guess they saw my choreography on YouTube, and then it just... choreographing for groups, I feel like, is like something that I was trained in, and it makes sense because I started choreographing like with a crew.
Yeah.
So it's not that different translating it to a music video or stage performance for an artist. It's fun, I love it.
So back in Big Hit, was BTS still cooking at the time?
They were, like I don't even remember. I feel like I might have worked with them like a really long time ago. I've worked with so many K-pop groups that it's hard to keep track.
As you do.
Yeah, but yeah, that was so long ago.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay to work from, you know, Big Hit to go over to SM Entertainment? Are they cool
Yeah,
with that?
I mean, they have no issues. I think that I try to develop a specific style for each artist so that I'm not just choreographing the same thing for all artists, that each one looks different. They have their own style, whether it's a little bit more sexy or it's a little bit more hard hitting or a little bit more catchy or cute. Like it depends on each group. Like I think Blackpink, when I choreographed Boomba and Playing with Fire, and there's one other one, I forget what it was, which song it was. That it was like, okay, I'm gonna make this group sexy. Like when I heard Boomba before it was released to the public, it was like one of my favorite K-pop songs I'd ever heard. It was phenomenal. So I was like, okay, I have to make this a banger. Like I have to make it good.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So like coming up with something like Boomba, like how do you just suddenly do that? Are you like, I'll just put my hands in the air?
I mean, it's kind of like, you just, for me, I listen to the music over and over again, and I kind of get visuals in my head, and it's just, I guess it comes a little naturally to me, which is why I kind of made it my profession. I was like, well, if I'm good at it and it comes out natural, I might as well do it for a living, and I love doing it. So yeah, I just listen to the music. I have amazing dancers to work with who inspire me and help me along the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, we create some really cool stuff.
So the first thing that came to your head when you heard Boomba, what was it?
I mean, the beat was just so good.
So like maybe the
Like movement-wise?
Yeah, the movement.
I don't even remember. I mean, we came up with so many different versions of the choreography before we settled on the final one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that first visual, it was like the 4 girls, and it's like, or it was 3 girls, I think. We had 3 of them, and then Lisa was in the back, so we had her being slowly revealed. Yeah. And it was like the first image that anybody ever saw of Blackpink. So it's like, how am I gonna make this reveal like huge? And it was like crawling through the legs, and it was doing splits and just so many different things where I wanna kind of recreate what K-pop was, because I feel like 10 years ago when K-pop was popular, it was cute. And I feel like cute's been done.
Yeah.
It's like, let's do something different, let's do something exciting, let's do something artistic, let's do something that's gonna blow people's minds. Honestly, Boomba is always gonna have a special place in my heart, because it was their first debut, and I think that was the first time I ever worked with a K-pop artist from the beginning.
Yeah, right.
That was the first time. Everybody else, it's like I had stepped in during their career, like, because I had worked with Boa at one point, and it was like, but I've been listening to Boa for like 10 years.
Yeah,
it's like,
wow.
Or I worked with Girls' Generation, or Tatiso, or FX, or Red Velvet, or, oh wait, maybe I choreographed Red Velvet, but I think, I don't remember. Because I've worked a lot with Red Velvet. They're awesome too.
Yeah.
Red Velvet's amazing.
How about your process creating Playing with Fire?
I can't remember that one. I don't remember much of that one. I mean, I used the same girls that helped me as the ones that I choreographed Boomba on. So, I mean, having those same people around kind of helped keep the same inspiration.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the same process. It's like listen to the music, pick out specific moments that I feel like really shine in the music, and choreograph a moment that'll highlight the music. And with Blackpink, it's like keep them sexy.
Keep them sexy.
Yeah. I mean, for Blackpink, I haven't worked with them in person because I have to be in LA so often that I'll choreograph it on like a skeleton crew is what we call it, and then I'll send them the video and their choreographer like breaks down the video. I think they have an in-house choreographer who will break down the video and then teach it to the girls. So I still haven't met them in person yet, but I mean, I've choreographed 3 music videos for them, so.
Is there an artist that you saw in K-pop, when you saw their skill level, you were like, wow, like I'm totally blown away?
I mean, yes, I think that I get blown away seeing them do my work. Because especially like, because I live in LA, I'm around professional dancers all the time, and I'm working like with the best of the best. So seeing people who are not dancers, they're artists, keep up with dancers in LA it's pretty amazing.
Keeping up with LA.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Trust me, it's hard out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite people from any of the groups is Amber from FX.
Yeah?
And I actually went to high school with her.
Oh, okay.
In LA.
What a coincidence.
I know.
Yeah.
So we reconnected when I started choreographing because I choreographed their routine to 4 walls.
Yep.
For FX, and that was one of my favorites. But she's so cool and she's so down to earth and she's so chill. So anytime I get to hang around her, it's great. I think she's coming out here in a couple of weeks and we're gonna train together. So.
Well, now not only do you work on K-pop, you do so many other things. Like you've worked with J-Lo.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about some of the Western stars that you've worked with?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with J-Lo for her Las Vegas show. I choreographed, I work with phenomenal dancers like Derek and Julianne Hough from Dancing with the Stars, Sophia Carson and Sabrina Carpenter from Disney. I've been very, very lucky with my career.
What is it like working with American stars compared to, say, K-pop stars?
I mean, one, there's no language barrier.
That's generally pretty good,
yeah, so it makes it a lot easier, but I mean, when you're dancing, language isn't always an issue because you're relying on the movement to speak for itself, so you don't have to focus on words, you're focusing on movement.
Is there any other group that you've been listening to and then you were given the opportunity to choreograph for?
There's a group called Wikimeeki. I hadn't seen them before, and I choreographed their debut, and the music's great, but when I saw their dance rehearsal video, I was amazed. Like, I was blown away by their dance ability.
Yeah, wow.
So I just choreographed 2 songs for them. I don't remember the name of the second song, but the first song is out. It's called I Don't Like Your Girlfriend. And they're so talented.
Yep.
Like, these girls they look like professional dancers. So I'd say they're ones to watch out for sure. Moving
on to the future, who would you love to choreograph, a dance for?
I mean, because I guess it'd be BTS. I'd love to be reconnected with them. I haven't had the chance to choreograph like a music video for them, and I feel like it'd be a good fit if the stars align. But I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason, and it'll all happen